Screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
All teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who plays with his own signature brand of hero ball at quarterback, it's Cam Ward.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who is efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10 here. Ward. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A give to Tracy up the middle. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Complete out to the right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Nickel look by the Jaguars here. Third down. On the gun, it's Ward. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Return starts at the 9. Well, that decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Jaguars have a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep him.
There he goes on the right side. He mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Titans to the line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Let's start on the ground here, Tracy. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively. Get this drive moving.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now Ward's going to hang on to it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
70.
Tennessee.
Ward's going to throw it. Taken in by Kirk right side. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Again, Ward going to the air. Going to the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Looking inside the red zone. All in left side. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans break the tie here in the 1st. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Titans take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Jaguars 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. 2nd drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Warren running between the tackles. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I'll throw it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And they get this down to the 28. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And they just get the play off. And he's taken down. So that's how our first quarter is going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He gets the opening for about 9 yards, but still 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Gets him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They're going to try to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. Picked up by the Jaguars. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
And he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry?
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Ball is out, Gibson lost it. And it's pick it up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
We're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
They'll start this series with an option left. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? That slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Fourth down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Jaguars and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his best way this game, but no results yet.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one breaks beautifully. As they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He throws a bullet deep to the right side, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. The money hooker has it. And the Titans get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
19.
A draw now. This is Tracy. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everett. Third down now. Jaguars going nickel.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side. Because
That's grabbed inside the 30. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
the analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Right an inside give to Warren. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans and Rashee Rice ready for a new series on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go. Cowboy 80.
Throwing from the gun. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Here's Ward. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Now Ward. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Up to the races, middle of the field. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take the lead just before halftime. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 41.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Set to kick off.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own
The Jaguars and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Looking to throw. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's brought down at the line. So we have a one-score. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Jacksonville has its offense out there to start this third quarter. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. A run for Warren here to start the third. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Here he goes, third and long. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down. Throwing it again here. Getting out to his left. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So third down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Just gets the first and more. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a first down. He's going to throw it again. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Amani Hooker with the tackle. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He finds Brown right side. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Buying some time right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Titans and Rashee Rice ready for a new series on offense. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, check
A
that.
handoff to Tracy. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Keeps Tracy on 2nd down. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Go play action on 1st down. Caught by 1 out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to For this forward for about 3 yards. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now hand it off to Ward. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
He's caught. He's got Brown. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
That's good for our Jaguars.
So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground you need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here we go, set.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Going to the ground again on 1st. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Hand off now from the gun. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
Brought down by Cedric Gray. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
35. Titans 28.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Ward's going to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. The 30-yard line.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. Oh, and quick there. And they bring him to the turn. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
He'll throw it. And they get to him again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. He's got it at the 24. Has some daylight through the 40. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Jaguars and Jaylen Warren headed back out there offensively. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. It's a screen play to Warren. Past midfield to the 45. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun handoff to Warren. Still has room inside the 15. And they take this in for the score. The Jaguars go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 42, Titans 28.
On now is Cook to kick this away.
For the Jaguars.
Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Titans and Rashee Rice ready for a new series on offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get it up to the 27. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Titans losing by 14. 2nd down now. They need 7. Ward now. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Cowboy 80.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
A 3-yard pickup.
Tennessee calling its second timeout now, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They'll run now with Warren. And they'll fire him for a few. It's 3rd down. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
It's Warren on 3rd down. Has the Jaguar first down, Brock. They can run out the clock on this win.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Go!
Warren once more. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. Jags offense hasn't left since the touchdown. They're going for 2 here.
Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. It's caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
The Titans and Rashee Rice ready for a new series on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
Ready.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Working fast as that clock ticks down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
The shotgun. It's Ward. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
28-yard gain. And the Titans first down.
From the gun, it's Ward. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. To the line and sent. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go.
Motion the slot man right.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down.
Let's go.
So the Jaguars come away with a win in this one. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one.